big thanks to Forged for sponsoring this video.
This is one of the purest forms of grilling. Fire, flames and meat. I'm talking about churrasco, the real authentic style of grilling. And it always involves a heap of meat. And you know that's when the Pitmaster starts smiling. A big heap of meat, roasted over an open fire using nothing but skewers. And I got tons and tons of skewers. To put the meat on, hang it above the fire and then start grilling. And why, do you ask me, are you so excited about this grilling technique? Well, it's because that's what we do in Europe. I love the pureness of grilling meat over direct fire. I love it when the meat caramelizes and builds up flavor by itself just by getting heated. What's better than that? So let's get started. To cook churrasco style, all you need is a good skewer. Now there are a couple of versions of that. For instance, this skewer with 2 pins. It allows you to comfortably grill a lot of meat over open fire. And it's such a simple design with 2 sharp points, 2 long metal rods connected at the base and finished off with a wooden handle. The other version is a V-shaped skewer. And the V-shape is giving it a lot of stability. This won't bend no matter how much meat you put on it. And again, with a sharp point and a wooden handle, it makes it very easy to handle over open fire. To cook this churrasco, I'm gonna use a charcoal grill. And as you can see, it fits perfectly. And I already put the meat in the right spot, because that's the thing that you gotta look out for. You gotta have it dead center above the charcoal, so you wanna adjust it while the fire's still off. So you got it in the right position, you know where it's gonna go, and then you're ready to fire up the barbecue. All I need to do is put in some charcoal, a little bit of embers from my stove. Now I created a good base for heat. This charcoal is going to warm up, it's going to get lighted up, and it's going to have a slow burn. Because it's hardwood charcoal, it creates a lot of heat when you need it, but it also has a slower burn, more equal, gentle burn. So I'm going to lower this down, let the barbecue come up to temperature. And in the meantime, I'm going to show you 3 beautiful sauces that I created just to go with this grilled meat. I got a salty lemon summer steak sauce, a sweet roasted pepper sauce, and a chimichurrie my way. I'm gonna start with the salty lemon summer steak, which needs a 1/4 cup of water, the zest of 1 lemon, the juice of 1 lemon, 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of ground pepper, I'm using picanha pepper, 1 teaspoon of sugar, a 1/4 cup of fine chopped parsley, a tablespoon of fine chopped rosemary, and to finish it off properly, a clove of pressed garlic. Mix it up and that's number 1 done. Next is the sweet roasted pepper sauce, starting with 5 tablespoons of honey, 5 tablespoons of sunflower oil, 2 slices of a whole onion grilled over the charcoal, and then added to the sauce a de-seeded bell pepper, charred and grilled as well, 2 twigs of thyme, a teaspoon of chili flakes, and a pinch of salt and pepper. And to finish it off, I'm gonna make chimichurrie my way, because there's the authentic way, which nobody knows what it is. So I'm just gonna make it easy for you, and I'm gonna give you my recipe. Starting with 1/2 cup of fine chopped parsley, 1 red chili de-seeded and chopped fine, 2 cloves of garlic pressed, 1 teaspoon dried oregano, 1 teaspoon paprika powder, 1 teaspoon table salt, 1/2 teaspoon ground pepper, and I'm using picanha pepper because that's my favorite. A 1/4 cup of olive oil and a tablespoon of red wine vinegar. Now mix it up and it's churrasco time. The grill is screaming hot. I can't keep my hands too close to it, but the charcoal became so hot that we gotta be careful that if we put it on right now, the meat will probably burn. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lower the position of the grill grate, so I got a little more distance between the heat and the meat. Now that this is all ready and set up, we're gonna season the meat. And it's gonna be salt only. I'm gonna use coarse salt on the meat. And you gotta remember, a lot of this salt is gonna drop off again. Of course, I want a little extra on the fat caps. That's gonna render down beautifully, and a little bit on the meat side. And this is ready to go. We got a pork sausage, we got the lamb chops, and we got a bife di terra. What you're gonna hear is a small knisper from the salt dropping off from the meat that's melting down and falling into the flames. That tells me I got the right amount of heat. What I want to prevent is big flare-ups, a lot of fire. So if I get that, I'm just moving the meat around. Look at the lamb. The fat is starting to melt. I'm getting flames, so I'm moving it to another position where we don't have the flare-ups. And that's what this is about, moving the meat around, getting it absolutely perfect. Look at those sausages go. They're going so quickly, but so gently beautiful at the same time. The bife di terra is building up an insane crust without even touching a grill grate or a cast iron griddle. I'm constantly checking how the sides are doing, if I need to move them around, and the stability that I get out of these skewers is insane. So much control over temperature and direct radiation heat. And what I love about this is that you can have friends and family come over, they can sit next to the fire while you're grilling up all this beautiful meat, and you can serve 20, 40, 60 people out of one grill with just a couple of these skewers. You can even set these aside, let them rest, and then move on, grill more and more, and just keep on going. See that some of the meat is almost done. The sausage are definitely done. They're starting to pop open. They're ready, they got beautiful color, juices are popping out, so it's time to take them off. For the lamb, I just want to make sure that I get it nice and perfect. So I'm just going to check with my thermometer. We're still at a 37, so we're going nice and easy, melting the fat cap, getting a beautiful crust. With our bife di terra, we got to make sure we get it right as well. I'm currently at a 30, but I want to move to 52. So once it all hits a core temperature of 52 degrees Celsius, we're taking it off. Now in true Churrasco style, I got one of these cast iron pans. I'm gonna sit on my table, put the skewers on, and then slice off a thin layer of the meat, which I can then grab and of course, give it a try. You can't compare this to anything else. This is Churrasco in its true form. There's no flavor like it, there's no texture like it. It's the original thing, the one and only, and you gotta experience it. Then and only then do you know what it's like. Like only one. Because she's so cute, just so cute. Look at it! This is the best way to barbecue. It doesn't matter what you're cooking over open fire Churrasco style. It's just fun. And then the result is so insane. It always looks good and juicy. It tastes even better.
First of all, I got a haircut. Finally. For the people at home, they want to see it, right? But now the head goes on because I need to eat meat.
Yeah, that one.
This one?
This has got the crust. The fat melted down, the meat's juicy.
That's always an entryway to heaven. It's just too good. It's got everything you want. It's got char, flavor, juiciness.
Churrasco is the way to go. This is like, if this is crap, then grilling steak in charcoal on the cast iron is like here. Like, oh, that's almost the best. And then comes Churrasco and just poof, tops it off.
Yeah. Let's do like a scientific taste with the sauces.
Yeah, we need to try sauces. Which one do you want to start? Salty lemon sauce. to go with steak.
Yeah, I will go
And the whole
for
idea
steak.
behind this is really salty. It's almost like a brine, and then fresh ingredients go in and just make it shine. It's instant summer.
Instant summer, instant flavor explosion. I kind of want to try everything with this now, but let's stay focused.
This is number one. Now, sweet,
Yeah.
which goes really well with pork and
Yeah.
chicken.
Yeah. I'm
So I'm gonna go with the sausage.
Yeah.
Like the sausage was really perfect, but this is like, wow, this is good.
Mitchell's standing there like, Yeah, last one. Chimichurrie, your way. So steak again?
Lamb.
The lamb?
You gotta go with lamb.
All right.
All right. This is gonna be so tough.
I'm not gonna choose. I'm just not gonna choose. And for the people at home that wanna know, you just gotta try it for yourself.
Yeah.
And go to the recipe down below because I'm not gonna choose.
But the chimichurri my way on lamb.
Really?
Chimichurri my way on lamb. While the guys are just gonna chow down on all the food, get rid of the plate that's on there.
Just grab something.
We're gonna destroy this. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just make sure you click on the next video, watch it. It's gonna be awesome. And in the meantime, yeah, it's just gonna be Churrasco all the
Churrasco.
time. New Churrasco channel.
Ja, new video on his head.
Yeah. Hope to see you guys next time. Until then,
Eet smakelijk.
and keep on grilling.